You step on the gas pedal and your massive V8 engine just feels sluggish, guzzles gas like crazy, and leaves a heavy smell of unburned fuel lingering in the air. When you hook up your scanner and find a P02B7 trouble code, your engine computer is screaming that cylinder number 8 is running dangerously rich and the fuel trim has hit its absolute minimum limit. Basically, your powertrain control module is constantly reading the oxygen sensors in your exhaust to figure out exactly how much fuel to spray into the cylinders. A healthy engine usually keeps those fuel adjustments, known as fuel trims, hovering somewhere between 0 and 10%. But when cylinder 8 gets flooded with way too much gas, the computer tries to compensate by drastically pulling fuel away, driving that fuel trim percentage into the deep negative numbers, usually hitting that maximum negative 25% threshold before triggering the check engine light. Driving around with an engine dumping raw fuel is a guaranteed way to completely melt your expensive catalytic converters. The absolute first thing you want to do is ignore the fuel injectors for just a second and check your fuel pressure regulator. Pull the small rubber vacuum line off the regulator if your car uses that style. If liquid gasoline drips out of that hose, the internal diaphragm has ruptured and is literally sucking raw fuel straight into the intake manifold, drowning your cylinders. If the regulator is completely dry and a fuel pressure gauge confirms your overall system pressure is well within factory specs, you need to zero in on the fuel injector specifically for cylinder number 8. While the engine is running, take a long screwdriver, put the metal tip right against the plastic body of the injector, and press your ear against the handle. You should hear a very crisp, steady clicking sound as the internal pintle valve opens and closes. If it sounds muffled, intermittent, or completely dead silent, that injector is likely stuck wide open and acting like a running garden hose. You can also grab a Noid light or a digital volt-ohm meter to verify the engine computer is actually sending the proper ground pulse to fire the injector. An injector stuck open will constantly dump fuel, so swapping it out for a high-quality replacement is usually the ticket to getting your fuel economy back on track.